The sudden release of the Villain remaster threw many studios' plans into disarray. Lost in the shadow of more popular release was Once Upon a Puppet, a stunning platformer set on theatrical stages. The game proved so captivating that I completed it in one sitting, gave it an amazing rating without a shadow of doubt, recommend it to friends, and now I will do everything I can to make sure you notice it too. The game's opening reminded me of the beginning of the good fairy tale. Two completely different heroes find themselves at the very bottom of the understage, where broken sets and old props were once discarded. But for many years now, this junkyard has served an entirely different purpose. The king in the upper world has gone mad and sent everything down there. Objects, old memories, and even servants and friends who have fallen out of his favor. By his will, our main character ended up there too. Drew, a forgotten wooden puppet, and Neil, a royal seamstress who fell from grace with the monarch. It's a strange alliance even by the standard of this world. Science New is a stagehand and Drew is a puppet, but in practice their bond proves quite useful. Only together can they overcome any obstacles in the understage, and after finding new threats they can jump higher, grab hoops, shoot themselves like from a catapult, and even glide through the air. But for the heroes to have a chance to test their abilities, they need a worthy adventure. Initially, both Drew and New and can stop to chat with locals, help them with a simple request, search for secret hooks, and earn collectible items in the form of stained glass windows, unique costumes for Drew, and props with low descriptions. I could collect everything in one playthrough. I was too curious about what prophecy the heroes were meant to fulfill, so I rushed ahead and never assembled a single complete stained glass window. The path of the Oracle is challenging and runs through diverse locations, each granting the heroes new abilities. There are more fairy tale puppet universe where they are given how arrow for hunting, steampunk areas filled with mechanisms, gears, and balance, where Drew must glide through the air dodging heated pieces, and even a winter map where you need to use a pickaxe and move along walls bouncing off ice blocks. With such a variety of mechanics and possibilities, the game reminded me of Split Fiction, except her abilities and equipment aren't taken away before you can even get a taste, they only multiply. Juggling their arsenal of skills, Neil and Drew reach the Oracle, where they finally learn about the ancient prophecy, and about heroes who must work together to save an entire kingdom. How sad it is to extinguish the light just to get rid of the shadows. As it turns out, King Caliban's madness isn't random. After his son vanished without a trace somewhere in the understage, his mind became clouded, and now he's gradually casting down his past piece by piece. The prophecy states that only a puppet and stagehand will be able to find each lost scene, restore it, and remind the monarch who it truly is. Believing that all is not yet lost and that King Caliban can still return to his former self, Neil and Drew embark on a journey to repair the set and heal the king. The heroes must not only restore lost scenes, but also steps into starring roles. First, Neil sews through a costume of a young king who sets out a searching for treasure to impress his beloved. Then Drew must try on a prince costume, since it was his disappearance that so desecrated Caliban. Making their way through long-forgotten memories, the heroes learn more and more about the monarch's lives, whom he loved, what thrilling adventure he experienced, and secrets not told to ordinary courtiers. In each memory, Neo and Drew encounter several broken scenes. They don't need to fight anyone, only find lost details and return them to their places. Position human figure in the right poses, repair sets, or dispel darkness using spotlights. Once the stand is prepared, Drew must take her place under the light and perform the starring role, restoring the memory. After this, it miraculously travels upwards to the king, while the heroes continue their journey, learning much new information about both their monarch and each other. Once Upon a Puppet is an amazing game. They do it too, and fortune circumstances didn't receive the recognition it deserved. It's a moderately challenging, engaging, and fun puzzle platformer with a wonderful story that, despite its colorful and childlike visual style, managed to maintain tension on the level of Little Nightmares. Even occasional bugs and sometimes clunky controls couldn't overshadow a game that has everything essential: a good story, charismatic characters, fast-paced narrative, tons of mechanics, and interesting puzzles. So to sum up all of this review, Pros of the games is a pleasant visual style in the spirit of puppet theaters, supported by a delightful soundtrack, excellent characters, and a story worthy of adaptation. Huge variety of mechanics and abilities, interesting puzzles, event-rich location with a plenty of collectible items. And cons is a bugs and occasionally clunky control, but it's okay. Highly recommend to try it. Thank you for watching.